Hi everyone, thanks for joining me once again. This is Peter, you're watching Thailandbound, and I thought I'd put up another one of these sort of ride around videos. Now I've got to say, this is not my new format. I've just arrived in Thailand a couple of weeks ago. I'm still deciding which way I'm going with videos. I've done some reviews, some hotel reviews. At the moment I'm in Pattaya. I haven't been anywhere else other than Bangkok, so I've just tried this out. Obviously I've got my new GoPro 10, but to be honest with you, I'm a little bit disappointed with the quality of the GoPro at night. I did a ride around in the daytime, a couple of ride arounds actually, one to Jump Tien and another sort of locally, and the quality was excellent with the stabilization, but as you can see at night the GoPro doesn't seem to kind of quite capture the imagery as it does in the daytime. Now I've started riding in the other end of Soi Buakhao. I'm not that familiar with all this area because when I lived here and when I came down from Bangkok many years ago, none of this was here. Obviously the land was here, but it's been built up, and there's so many entertainment streets. I know where LK Metro is. I know the other streets, I just don't know the names of them. I'm actually on Soi Buakhao now. This is a very long road, lots and lots of entertainment venues. You've got a great selection for food, hotels and bars, everything you want it, you'll find it here. Just a little bit of a tip I might give you while I'm driving along here or riding along here. There's a hotel we've just passed on the right. It's 500 baht a night. It wasn't really for me. I found it a little bit, it just wasn't for me. But you know, if you come here, when you book hotels on Agoda, that sort of thing, the online booking sites, you don't always get the best deals, because some of the rooms, hotels, long stay hotels here off these side roads, they do their own deals. They don't advertise on booking sites, and you can simply walk up these small roads off roads like Soi Buakhao, and you can get a hotel for as little as 400, 500, 600 baht a night. Some of them, if they've got 4 floors, 5 floors, they might not have an elevator. But there's definitely some good deals to be had. You know, if you're one of those guys who want to really save some money, you could just book a hotel for a couple of nights and then just, you know, do your legwork and find somewhere cheap. So this is, I've actually recorded this on a weekday, so it looks like it isn't that busy. It's much busier at the weekend. Just passing LK Metro on the left there. There's some great bars in there actually. I've spent a few nights in there. There's a bar called Time. They do a bottle of Leo for 50 baht. It's a promotion up until midnight, nice long promotion. There's a Billabong bar down there on the corner. That's a great bar as well. So you can see just riding along here, it is fairly busy for a weekday. I think most of the girls who went home while COVID was on have come back. There seems to be a lot of people around. So one of the questions people ask me quite often since I'm here at the moment, they'll send me messages and they get mixed messages from different videos from different people, and they write to me and they'll say, you know, some people are saying it's only 20% of what it was before COVID, other people are saying it's dead, other people are saying it's back to normal, and they'll ask me, well, I can only give you my own opinion, and in my opinion, it is busy. I don't think it's as busy as pre-COVID, because obviously you don't have the Chinese here. The Indians are back in a big way, but they all tend to, the real sort of touristy people who don't really know Pattaya, they've maybe come for the first time in a group, they all seem to, they're booked into hotels on the beach road side, so that's where you see all the tourists. When you're walking along the beach road, it's much more touristy than this area. Now you'll notice I haven't sped up the video on this one because I got quite a lot of flack on the other 2 videos. What I did to try and make it's still a learning process for me, but what I did, I sped up the video by 300% just so it went faster on those other rides. And a lot of people actually didn't realize I'd sped up the video, and they were leaving comments like, you know, you're driving like a maniac, you're going to end up in hospital if not dead, and all this sort of thing. Other people were leaving comments saying, you know, you're weaving in and out of traffic, it's so dangerous. But actually it wasn't. It looked like that on the video because, as I said, I sped it up. But you know, in actual fact, I was doing between 20 and 30 miles an hour while I was sort of weaving in and out of traffic, as you say. And you know, that's how people drive here. I mean, you know, people will turn around and say, well, they've got the biggest death rate in Southeast Asia in Thailand, but you know, it depends where you are and how you ride. So I got to the end of Soi Buakhao. I've turned round. If I'd have carried on, I'd have been on pattayalife that goes straight down to the beach road. So I've turned round. Let me just try and talk you through some of this stuff that's coming up. As I say, I'm no expert. It's all new to me, but I've been here for nearly a week now in this area. So coming up on the left, you can see there's a Wetherspoons. I don't think it's the real Wetherspoons. It looks similar. And then there's a kind of a gap, and then there's another Wetherspoons. So I don't know if that's the same. I guess it is the same company. There's a night market on the right there. There's also a very good gym on the right there where the night market is. It's called Sun Fitness. I've actually been using it every evening. You can actually go in there and have just pay for a one-off session. It's 120 baht. They sell cold mineral water for 10 baht. But it's great, you know, when you've been out all night on the alcohol, and then in the daytime you're kind of sitting around, you're eating, you're riding a motorbike, not much exercise. It's really good to kind of just kick off, get in there. And I go on the running machine. I just walk very, very fast. I get a good sweat up, and it just makes me feel so much better. Half an hour on the running machine there. Now I've obviously taken a wrong turn in here, because these two old people must be thinking, what's this guy doing here? And I believe I'm in Tree Town now. Lots and lots of bars. One of the other things that was a little bit difficult here, I had to keep splicing this video because all the bars are playing music quite loudly, and obviously when I put the video up, I don't want to wake up the following day and YouTube's got me on copyright, so I've had to kind of chop it up in lots of different places just to try and eliminate as much of the music as I can. I don't really like pointing a camera in people's faces, as you know. I'm quite discreet, but it's a little bit difficult not to do when you're riding on a bike like this. But you know, I did cut out several scenes where it looked like a guy, maybe he doesn't want to be seen on camera, if you know what I mean. So I have tried to be as discreet as I can. Obviously those ladies on the right seen me coming, they all turned away. The other thing you'll notice down here, there's so many pharmacies, drugstores, like every sort of few shops there's a pharmacy. But then again, there seems to be a lot of everything, a lot of laundries, a lot of pharmacies, a lot of places to eat, bars, massage parlours, hell of a lot of massage parlours down here, as you can see. And I think another wrong turn in here. Still very lively though. You can't actually ride a motorbike into LK Metro after 7 PM. They close it off with railings. I don't read Thai, but I can tell that it basically just says the road's closed from 7 o'clock onwards. I suppose they don't want people like me whizzing around there with cameras. So I hope you've enjoyed this ride. It's quite a large area, as you can see. When I first came here, it was quite shocking to see it actually, because as I said, in the old days none of this was here, but it is good fun. I don't think I could live in the middle of it. It's a bit too much in your face, as you can see, but great to come down from Bangkok for a weekend or spend a couple of weeks if you're coming over from the UK, the States, Australia, somewhere like that. And you can see there's also lots of convenience stores here, 7-Elevens, Family Marts, they all stay open all night. So you can always get, you know, some beers for your fridge. A few people did write and say, look, you need to put a bit of commentary over your ride-in videos, as it were. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll catch up with you real soon. But for now, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the next upload.